Another one of my DVD collection was the recent-ish, definitely not the original, like 60, I think they said 64 version of Clash of the Titans. It was the remake of Clash of the Titans. Some relatively good CGI. Action was adequate. I mean, I always feel that in these action movies, it's like the action, I guess when you're fighting anyone, it's action and it's serious and dramatic, but to watch it and maybe not all, you know, yeah, let's go to hell and come back kind of stuff. It's, you know, but it was an entertaining story, and it didn't have, you know, sudden left turns that were just there for no obvious reason other than somebody in a script writing class said, you need to have these points here where things just change and surprises happen. And that doesn't mean something completely inexplicable and something that isn't cohesive to the rest of the production. Whereas all of a sudden she's, you know, you have someone who always wears gold and at one point she just suddenly always wears black. And there's no logical explanation for that. Now, that doesn't happen in this movie. I'm just giving you a radical thing that some kind of people use. But this one actually had the right amount of balance. So, yeah, I'd say watch it if it's on, you know, your streaming situation. Or like me, you find it for like $3-4 in a bin somewhere and you want to have something for when you're in a situation where you want to go live off the grid with no electricity and a battery and a solar panel and no internet and stuff, then yeah, it's something you want to have in your collection just for the fun. You know, obviously we have to understand that the timeline, which is never, you know, with most stories, people have an understanding of when these things happened, when they're sort of semi-historical things. Like Greek mythology, people don't actually realize, and because I do my research on this kind of stuff, the earliest inklings of Hercules, which was in different pronunciations in both Greek and Roman mythology, go back to about 1400 BCE, and so those are some old stories. I mean, Hercules was the original, you know, demigod in most Western religions, the son of a god and a human. All religions had them. The Egyptians had them. The Sumerians had them, and Sumerians, not to be confused with Sumerians, which are Samaritans. And anyways, so this story was most likely like over 3,000 years ago when all these, you know, it was the time, if you're thinking it, you just say like 1400 BCE. Now, the thing that always gets me is Clash of the Titans. Now, the Titans were before Zeus. There were no Titans involved in this movie. It is like that's the only thing that's gotten me about the movie was the name is a complete misnomer because there are no Titans. There's not a single Titan in the movie. The Clash is not Clash of the Titans. It's Clash of the Demigod and the Cursed Creatures. But that's pretty much a clumsy title for a movie.